How you doing today? So today I'm gonna talk about the Jehovah's Witness that what to use against Jehovah's Witness because they don't believe that Jesus died on a cross for his sins and he wasn't crucified. Um, I'm gonna talk about this today. The JW Jesus isn't the same one from the Gospels. It's not. Notice how they mention the word stake because the word cross in the Greek is steteros, which does mean stake. However, I'm talk about that right now. They get that taught by the watchtower that cross is pagan. That's the reason why, because in ancient Egypt of the Ants, which was a good luck charm, and their watchtower magazines they use the words torture stake, and even have images of Jesus on a torture stake with one nail, like like that cross with his hands like that across, and um one on his feet. However, in the 1800s, in the original magazine Times Watchtower, they had on the front cover a cross. It was a golden cross. Check it out. It's on the images on Google. Um, Now the sign is above Jesus' hands. Oh, like not above his head, which I will talk about in a moment. The Assyrians created the torture stake because they will impale their enemies on it. I mean, that's history recorded. However, the Assyrians passed down the torture stake to the Romans in later day on. They created their own form of tradition, so they made the cross. And it will crucify criminals such as a thief and a murderer next to Jesus. The torture stake contradicts the Bible because one, in John chapter 20, after Jesus' bodily resurrection, which the watchtower denies as well, told Thomas to feel the nail prints on his hands and on the side, which means Jesus' arms were spread and his hands were nailed to the cross. He was crucified. The sign was number two. The sign was above Jesus' head, not his hands, like the watchtower teaches. In Matthew chapter 27:37, we read, and set up over his head his accusation written, "This is Jesus, the King of the Jews." This poses a big problem to the watchtower because they're adding to the word of God wasn't there. The JW Jesus is not the same Jesus from the Gospels, but another Jesus. So that's what you could use. When they come to your door, to your doorstep, you could use this. Talk when you're talking to them, and because they don't believe Jesus Christ died on the cross for sins, they don't believe that. So that's what I'll leave you today for you to think about. And we'll watch. JW goes to your door. You know what to do. So I'll leave you today. God bless you.